I talk to a lot of people every single day in my coaching program, and I try to explain that SMMA is not what you think it is. That people like Iman Gadzhi, Jordan Platt, even Ty Lopez, or other marketers online have explained this entire system completely wrong. What you're about to watch is one of my conversations with one of these people. I talk to about 1,000 people every single month, and the conversation is always the same. So I wanted to make this video because I want a lot of you guys to realize that reality in business is not actually what you think, and what can you actually do about it. If you actually think that this video deserves it, then feel free to subscribe, share it with a friend or a family, somebody who you think might need it. My name's Alex Davis. I help you try to get your first client because I know that you probably don't know how to do it yourself. I'll see you guys in the episode. So pretty much the situation we have is you, and not just you. We're going to use your name as an example, but this literally represents every single person your age. I talk to thousands of people, and this is just everyone. They're like, yeah, well, I don't know how to do anything. And it's not a bad thing. Like, what, you're young, right? Like, why would you be expected to know how to do anything? And this is a new world that you're getting into. So the problem is not that you don't know how to do anything. The problem is that you don't know how to do anything, and you think that getting clients right now is a good idea. Because what will happen, right, if you can imagine, you will get a client, because getting clients is not hard. You will get the client, and then the next thing is you will fail to get the client results. And the client will go back on you and either sue you at an extreme situation. They'll just get angry with you. You're going to lose reputation, right? And you're like, well, that's my media buyer's problem. Well, if you own the company, then you're responsible for every single person in the company, even your media buyer and your outreach and arbitrage. You're responsible for everything. So when it's not if, it's a when, because you don't know what is going on. When things go wrong, you're going to be alone and you're not going to know how to fix it, which is not a problem. So what I tell people to do is, the first thing, like step one, is literally skills. Do you know how to use YouTube? Just stop watching Iman. You can do research if you want to, but a lot of people get stuck at this phase. The place that you make money is the place that you spend your time and your focus, and you actually know how to do it. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's step one. Step two, and you can avoid this step if you want to, but I tell everyone, if you really want to make sure that you're safe, get a test client. No one wants somebody that works for free, because it's not free if I have to train you how to do it. It's not free if I have to sit there and fix all your mistakes, because you're actually costing me time, because if everything that you do incorrectly, I have to go change and fix. Like, if I hire you as a video editor and you're like, yeah, I'm doing some trial work, and then you start giving me content and it's just horrible, then I have to spend my time explaining for you how to fix this, when in reality, like, I don't need to do that. Like, I could go hire someone that actually knows what they're doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. But what I would do is, you could do pay per performance, which, if you want to do advertising, this is the best way to track if you actually know what you're doing. People are like, yeah, I'm going to run Facebook ads, I'm going to run TikTok ads. And I just tell them, okay, run the advertisement, and then see if you actually are good, if you can actually get results. The chances of you getting results are close to zero, but go ahead, do it anyway. But this will give you experience, and you can do as many as you want.
But
Yeah,
wouldn't it be like wasting the client's money?
that goes back to reputation. This whole entire process is just wrong. Everything about Iman is wrong. Like, Iman's business model, he will incentivize these people using this vehicle to buy. You have Agency Navigator, you can buy pen,
Educate.
you can do Educate. I don't know. He has a lot of products that you can buy, but the funny thing is he doesn't even have an agency anymore. Oh, I wonder why he doesn't have an agency. Maybe because it doesn't work and people are just like delusional. And I don't mean that in a bad way. You have to think about it. Like, why is this random guy on the internet telling everyone to do Facebook ads when he's not doing Facebook ads? And then he sells you a course on how to do Facebook ads. It's like,
Yeah, exactly.
but if you really want to learn any type of paid advertising, what I would say is, go ahead and like do this. So you pick your industry, which is paid advertising. Skills, you watch every, not Iman tutorial, but there are 6, 7, 8 hour videos on YouTube.
that just explain how TikTok Ads Manager works. You can walk through the steps, and it's not selling you something. There's a difference between, and this is the huge thing, fictional is somebody who is trying to give you information to prepare your brain for a sale. Like if I'm telling you something and then immediately after I'm like, okay, buy my course. Did any of this stuff that I was telling you actually be valuable, or is it just you trying to sell me something? Right.
Yeah.
So all of Iman's content is followed with the sale. It's fictional knowledge. It just gets you excited. It gets you ramped up. You're like, oh, I want to be rich. I want to be rich. And then you pull out your credit card and then you're buying a course and now he's making you poor. Functional,
Exactly. Yeah.
functional knowledge, and this is a hard thing, is usually already paid for knowledge. They don't have to sell you anything because you've already paid for it, right? It's actually the positioning of when they tell you things. It's either before you buy or after. College, the reason it's so successful, other than the fact that most people have been to college and it's like, the thing that everyone does, is they don't give you the textbooks. They don't tell you anything until you already buy the institution. Like until you are already going to university, they won't tell you anything. You can find their textbooks online if you like hack into the system, but Harvard's not going to give you like everything that they have. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. You could just read it yourself. Just here's how this thing works, and then goodbye. Here's how to use Facebook ads. I'm not going to sell you a course on it. They might drop like hey, here's an ebook, here's a something. What I would do for this step, and then we'll keep going, is when you do find somebody on the internet that you trust, what I would look at is their product card. Let's say you're looking at Iman and you really like him, and everything I'm telling you is stupid and you hate it. What I would say is just understand what this man sells, and then when he tells you something, just think he's probably going to try to sell me it. This is essentially his product card. He also has, the gadget glasses or whatever. You already know that these are the products he offers. So whenever he makes YouTube videos, you can think like, maybe he might try to sell me this, but I already know it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you want to listen to Iman, keep doing it. That's fine. Just understand that he's trying to sell you something and then just ignore it or buy his stuff. But I'm promising you, you might get more value just learning it yourself and doing it yourself. In the first 30 days, if you cannot make money with your business, then you need to stop doing it because you're wasting your own money and your own time. I would give yourself 90 days, but try to collect the first check as fast as possible, and not like $10,000 or 100,000, but just like $10. Can you convince a stranger, provide them a service, and close them on a $10 product? If you can't do that, you haven't learned enough. You should go back to the drawing board, restart, and learn more stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Is this all good?
Yeah. So I'm already like past the that step of learning the skill and everything. Like I know I already watched like every video of Facebook ads there is. So I have an idea, but I have never tried it. So that's why I don't consider it as one of my skills. I have easily like watched 40 hours of Facebook ad tutorials.
So then you can skip this step and then perfectly now you're into the client step, which if you think that you can confidently do ads yourself without anybody's help and you're not hiring a media buyer, this is the first client you should do yourself, the second client you should do yourself, the third client you should do yourself, maybe the fourth, fifth, sixth client you can outsource. But the first few, just do it yourself and get results. This is where it just comes down to outreach. How much outreach are you doing?
I'm doing around 250
Yeah. And how many days have you been doing that?
a week.
And how many people have responded?
I've got some most of them weren't available, and some of them had like the business was so saturated that they couldn't handle more clients, and yeah, like 200 to 250.
And how are you doing that?
Mostly cold calls, and I send emails too.
So you've done like 1,400, or if you want to do 6 days, and you've done like 1,200 outreach.
Yep.
So have you ever done the math on what you should be converting?
Not really.
Yeah, every 100 outreach, you should get one appointment. For every 4 appointments, you should get one sale. But there's something extremely wrong if this is actually true. You're probably doing the wrong outreach. I mean, like your script is probably wrong or what you're saying is wrong. 1,200 outreach, you should have, if you look at the math, you should have 3 customers right now, realistically speaking, and you
Yeah,
don't.
I've had like four meetings scheduled, but they just never showed up.
Okay, cool. So you've done the outreach, which is good.
Yeah.
Also, who are you cold calling, or where are you cold calling?
The number is from Denver. I live in Morocco, but
We're just gonna do the actual. We're gonna do the actual role play. Like I'm gonna answer you, and you're gonna actually pitch me. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, who's
yeah.
this?
Oh, is this the owner of business?
Yes. What's this about?
Great. Can I have your name, please?
What is this about?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be brutally honest here. This is a cold call. I'm gonna pitch something to you real quick. Just give me 30 seconds.
Continue.
Yep, so okay, I'm a social media marketing expert. I generate you leads using my knowledge of social media advertising, and also using an AI software that I have specifically made for you. And I am so confident in what I can provide that if I do not get you at least 30 leads in a span of a month, you get a full refund. It's a win-win situation here.
Yeah, I'm not interested. Hangs up the phone. Okay, your outreach. I'm sorry, but it's bad.
I
And
know. Yeah.
yeah, so this is why I tell people like skills is not just how to do the thing, it's also how to talk to people. Like you pitched that to me and you sound like a robot. You sound like every telemarketer on the planet, bro.
Okay.
You haven't asked me a single question. You have no idea what I do or who I am. You just are trying to throw something at me. When you call someone, you have to qualify them. Just because they have a credit card doesn't mean that they can do business with you. Every person on the planet is probably approved for credit or probably can afford whatever are charging them, but doesn't mean that they're good to do business. Like you don't want crappy clients. You said, I'm so confident I can give you 30 leads. You didn't sound confident. You sound like you read off a script, right? Like
Yeah.
30 leads. You don't even know if you can do that. Like realistically, how can you promise 30 leads?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. It's like, and this is the problem, and I get like so like aggressive with people about the Iman thing. It's like read the script, do the outreach. You can't read off a script and then expect them to be like, yes, here's your money. Like,
I also had another script I was using before this one. It was like a quick 5-minute survey where I get to know the client more. Then at the end, I think if I think that he's a good client for me, then I tell him, oh, I can help you. I think I can help you with this stuff. Do you mind scheduling a free demo call where I can show you exactly what I do?
okay, let's do that one, and then I'll pitch you. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, who's this?
Oh, is this the owner of business?
Yeah, what's this about?
Yeah, so do you mind giving me a bit of your time for a survey? Won't take more than 5 minutes.
Sure.
Okay, great. Let's start. For starters, have you ever tried running some kind of digital ads some kind of digital ads for your business? You know what? In
No.
any form? Oh, okay. Let me note that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm busy right now. Hangs up. I'm calling you now. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello? Who's this?
Hey, Zach, this is Alex. Just letting you know, man. This is a cold call. So you can hang up now or give me 30 seconds.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, man. So I got a quick question for you. I noticed you guys aren't running any ads. Is there a reason for that?
No, not really.
Okay. Have you ever really like thought about it or is it too expensive?
I have never like entertained it.
Oh, okay. Okay. How are you mainly getting clients right now?
Uh, Door to door, and
Oh, wow.
yeah,
That seems
physical
pretty hard.
advertising.
That seems pretty hard, right?
Yeah,
I mean, if you like knew that Facebook ads worked, like would you try them or do you just think you don't have time?
I think I would like to try them.
Yeah, so are you free tomorrow? We can kind of talk a little more. I'm a little busy right now.
What time?
Are you more of
I
a morning person or a night person?
Yeah, night would be good.
All right, 6 p.m.
Sounds great. Yeah,
And is this is a good number to reach you at, right?
yeah, of course.
So I'm gonna send you the link over on this number and then I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
All right,
See you later.
Spam. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it was good, but I've seen some YouTube videos like they tell you like you shouldn't like change your tone and everything. So that's why I try to not do the impressions you did now.
So the same people that are telling you that on YouTube are the same people that have never gotten a sale in their life, and they probably fake their Stripe results. Think about it. If I'm a human being and I'm busy and I'm working in a company that is making millions of dollars a year, do I have time to talk to you? Probably not. The whole goal of the is this a cold call? Give me 30 seconds is to break the fact that like I'm about to sell you something in a natural human conversation. Nobody talks like robots ever. If you do, you get bored. How many TikTok videos do you watch where someone's just ranting about whatever and it's just the same tone and you're bored? There is like it's not like a you have to do certain mind tricks or whatever and you just start printing money. You just have to be a human, man. Like stop thinking about selling something, stop thinking about making money. Like I know that you're broke and you need money, right? But money is literally just an exchange of value. It's the language that we use in the business world to exchange value. If you have a skill set, if you know what you're doing, if you can get results for people, then they will give you money because you have helped them. We can't necessarily just say thank you because our time is worth something, so they'll give you money. If this is the only thing that you think about, you are going to forget about being a human. You're going to forget about all this stuff that you're not even going to care about the skills. You're not going to care about the client. You're not going to care about any of this. You just want to make money and you will fail. I've been in this situation firsthand, started 8 companies, made it all about money, and just all of them failed. The second I stopped thinking about this and just wanted to do something to help somebody else and not charge them anything, I worked with one person for 8 months straight. I edited every video for her for 2 times a day for 8 months, right? And never charged her, never asked her for anything. That got me more clients, that got me more experience, that got me more skills than I've ever had in my life. And the first month I actually monetized, I hit 10,000 in revenue because I actually cared about what I was doing. I cared about my clients, right? So natural human conversation, there is inflection. You do change your voice and you ask questions, right? So this is qualifying. I never told you who I was. I'm this expert. I'm that expert. You're not an expert. You literally have no skills. So don't lie to people, number one. But all I'm doing is asking you questions. I want to know if I can help you. How do you know that you can get me 30 leads, dude? What if
And now you know that it's not actually what you think. The best option that most people have is to spend some time building some skills first, and if you actually need a client, maybe get a testimonial first and build up rapport with another person. If you guys are really lacking when it comes to outreach skills, build a script and be a human being. I'm gonna make a lot more content like this, so if you like it, smash the like button like I said. Peace out.